Taylor Swift is ruining people's relationships. She is destroying marriages. She is on the warpath, and she doesn't even know it. So a viral Reddit post from the subreddit Am I the A-hole is titled, "My wife chose Taylor Swift over me, so I chose divorce. Sometimes I wondered if she loved Taylor Swift more than she loved me."
The answer is yes.
She likely did, yes.
Do you want to play us the TikTok for the explainer?
The one that's in the Yartango article?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that would be
Okay.
easier than me just
Here we go.
narrating
Let's
for us.
refresh here, guys, and we don't even need to necessarily make it full video, but we can just.
It's a completely
is it gonna
random
do the
cooking
thing where it
video.
just-
Taylor Swift over me, so I chose divorce. My wife loved
I
Taylor
hate
Swift.
these.
She had Taylor Swift everything. Taylor Swift was wallpapered all over our home. My wife played her music 24/7.
Heads up, guys, it's as loud as we can get it, so.
Sometimes I wondered if she loved Taylor Swift more than she loved me. Our 5th wedding anniversary was in a few months, and we decided it would be nice if we could renew our vows. Our wedding wasn't very big because we did.
Thank you.
I do love, guys, how
Who says that? Who said let's go?
Which one?
Let's go!
There's
Phil.
Phil,
Phil.
I just
and
love-
Brett.
And who
Like-
said, "Can you hear my voice"? What is that?
Ian.
I do love when people like have to watch the clipped versions of this show and they have no idea what's going on when the crisis party goes
Can't
off.
you get something to like
or
a
when
little...
or when the money is just like me and Mary are just deadpan talking as money flies in front of us and it just looks absolutely insane.
It's
All right,
a
let's continue.
solemn time.
For doing okay, we decided to have a bigger celebration. We chose a special venue, got a nice dress, and Tux got a fancy caterer, the whole 9 yards. We had spent a lot more on the party than I thought we would, but it made my wife happy, so it was a good investment. One day, about 6 weeks out from the party, my wife came home all excited. She said she had gotten Taylor Swift tickets for the upcoming tour. I asked her when the concert would be. She said September 15th. The same day as our wedding anniversary. When I pointed it out to her, she turned pale. She said she was so excited to get the tickets. She
This
wasn't
video is
thinking
really
about the
upsetting
date.
me.
I said, "No problem. You can just sell them." I knew Taylor Swift tickets were in high demand. I thought that she could probably even sell them and make a profit. But my wife said no way. She had been on the computer for hours trying to get the tickets and she wasn't about to let them go. She said they were hard to get and that this might be a once-in-a-lifetime chance for her. We could always postpone the party to next year. The truth was, we could postpone the party to next year, but we had already put deposits down on everything and we couldn't get the money back. We would lose thousands of dollars. Plus having to tell everyone that party was cancelled was going to be difficult and embarrassing. And this was our 5th wedding anniversary. Renewing your vows for your 6th anniversary just didn't seem right. Also, I was her husband. She didn't even know Taylor Swift. I explained all this to my wife, but she just kept saying how she might never get another chance to see Taylor Swift. We argued back and
Oh
forth
my
for days, but she
God.
wouldn't give in. That's when I told her I had enough. It was Taylor Swift or me. If she wasn't going to sell her ticket for our anniversary party, I was going to divorce her. She told me that if I couldn't understand her love of Taylor Swift, maybe we were better off apart. Then I proceeded to throw all her stuff into a suitcase, including all her Taylor Swift merch. I didn't care if it got damaged. I wanted it and her out of my home. Am I the jerk?
I think it's fake.
Nah, run, bro. Well, dude, that video, honestly, I had a hard time focusing on his story because of how insane those stoner creations they were making. Like, TikTok's normalized just stoners eating food now. Just like, let's throw
Is
a bunch
that
of
what they're
random
called?
ingredients together. No, but like, it's a classic trope
Hot
in like the
dogs and
90s. It's like,
cheese
yeah,
and-
like they're like, oh, I've only got a hot dog and maple syrup left in the house. Maybe I'll combine them.
So if in case anyone missed it, they had their 5th wedding anniversary party coming up. She bought Taylor Swift tickets for the same date and refused to sell them. So he said, "Pack your stuff and leave." He said,
but there are also
"You choose me or you choose Taylor Swift," and she chose Taylor Swift.
There are also a bunch of Am I the A-hole like Reddit posts that are talking similar things here.
Yes, so as I looked into this further, there were more, and they can't all be fake. Some
least
of these
one-
have to be real.
Yeah.
So one said, "Am I the a-hole because I don't emotionally support my wife's obsession with Taylor Swift? My wife is fully obsessed with Taylor Swift. Every Taylor Swift album on one continuous loop when she's working out or just walking around the house.
Taylor Swift
my
really
God.
working out music?
Spent $2,000 to
No.
see the Eras tour, spent another $200 on merch. She filmed the show on her phone and will put it on the TV and watch for hours.
Oh my
That proves
God.
the fact, like, every time you watch a concert, like, when you watch a concert and you see people recording, you're like, nobody ever actually watches those videos.
Oh, this is
so
what-
good on this lady to be the one person who actually puts her concert videos to use.
She continually refers to the concert as the best experience of her life.
Run, dude.
How do you feel about the wedding day
Run.
then? She says Taylor Swift is her lifestyle. I don't get it. I've never been obsessed with anything to that point. I can't bring myself to spend $900 for a ticket to see Messi play. It's just too much. I'm also really passionate about things my wife has no interest in, but I'm also not looking for her emotional support. What is this? I made comments to my wife implying that this Taylor Swift thing is getting out of hand.
There's a $20 one here from Gordon Shumway. Says, the previous generations gave the younger generations bad advice. Reality is different. College doesn't guarantee a good job, only debt. Gen Z gave your kids better advice. Please break the stupid cycle.
Seriously.
Well, the
Hopefully
advice
they
was good at
will.
the time. So that's the thing. It's like you can give your kids advice, but it may not be good in 10 years.
I think Gen Z is going to break the iPad baby cycle, at least the start of it, because
Maybe, yeah.
that's something
'cause
that they make fun of a
I was
lot.
gonna say the
We
bad
missed
parents
some
probably aren't going to
20s.
have
Oh,
kids.
you did?
The demo says the plane is going down syndrome. Mary,
Oh.
they want that as a T-shirt, please.
That'd be some pretty good merch, but I think we'd get banned.
and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
got- okay,
it's
so-
got to be like a Boeing 21 because
Shopify would
21st
would ban
chromosome.
us for that. But anyway, recently my wife blew up on me how I don't support her as much as she thinks I should with her Taylor Swift lifestyle. She cites comments like I make implying that she's in a cult. And the only one winning here is Taylor Swift raking in the dough. And maybe it's time to focus on other things. She wants me to stop making comments like that and stop rolling my eyes and be supportive of her and her interests. Except her only interest is Taylor Swift.
I'm
She doesn't
sorry,
have any
yeah.
other hobby, any other interest.
You might
It's
have,
just Taylor Swift.
You might have married a mentally challenged individual, my guy. 'Cause
Yeah.
Kind of like the. It's
It's
kind
like,
of like the
false idol, dude. It's really
There are
weird.
more. Am I the jerk for wanting to divorce my husband over Taylor Swift? This
Yeah,
isn't
that's
just
even
the
worse.
wives who are into Taylor Swift.
That's even worse.
Oh, your husband is into Taylor Swift?
That's an even bigger red flag. Another one said, I surprised my girlfriend with Taylor Swift tickets. She wanted to bring her friend to the concert instead.
Dude, I don't get it. I really
another
don't
one.
get it.
My
This is insane.
husband chose to go see Taylor Swift with his sister on our 4-year wedding anniversary. It's not just the women. The men are obsessed with Taylor Swift too.
Well, at least
to
it
mind
wasn't the-
virus.
at least it wasn't the 5th anniversary like the other guy.
Yeah. But this is
I
definitely
hate this place.
a cult.
People like being obsessed with a musician or a band isn't something new though.
This is so much different. This is so out of
Why?
pocket.
Because she's mid, or it's more extreme.
You'd have the Swifties coming after you. I
She's
won't
the
say that on
most-
What
air.
way?
But she's the most mass appeal, like,
Yeah.
like she appeals to the lowest common denominator.
People are making
basically.
this their
Right.
personality. Like, people have been obsessed before. Queen was massive. Queen was absolutely insane. And yes, they didn't have social media back then, but no one really walked around and lived, breathed Queen. At least not as I'm aware.
about
Like, I
Michael
don't see this.
Jackson?
Michael Jackson's the same
Beatles?
thing. Right? It's
You-
okay to
but-
have a poster up in your room.
Yeah.
It's okay to have a favorite CD or album, but that's not what this is. This is, I'm ride or die Taylor Swift, and she doesn't even know you. And she probably doesn't care. She's probably laughing.
I mean, people were like that for the Beatles though.
I don't think
know?
so.
Some of these people
This
are
is
also
so
saying
crazy.
that they met each other at Taylor Swift concerts.
Like, this is like, that's
Look,
the
if a
thing.
man is at a Taylor Swift concert, he
Like, a
might
lot of these
not
girls,
be,
he might not be. He might be a little.
What should? Yeah.
Listen, if it was like for like early Taylor Swift, like Teardrops on My Guitar and Love
Yeah.
Story, I might consider going to that concert. Like a country artist, yeah. But now it's like, yeah, she's just gotten to this like weird Phoebe Bridgers phase where she's like very sad and monotone.
Brett's very confused
and
right now.
Brett's he's a big Swiftie, so he's hurt right
So
now.
you got something to say?
No, this whole thing just makes me very sad for humanity.
Dude, it's insane. Do you agree? Okay, but do you think this has happened before, or do you think this is a new phenomenon?
Maybe their wives are autistic.
Yeah, like,
Maybe.
here's the
Maybe the whole world is.
But here's
That's
the
an excuse.
corollary.
You're making up excuses,
When
Mary.
men have these types, have you ever seen the videos where it says like the stitched videos where it says like men with no hose? What are you doing right now? And it always cuts to some dude doing some like he's like showing you his Lego collection, his built Lego sets, or his Power Ranger box set collection of action figures and stuff like that.
Funko Pops.
Guys who have these types of hobbies are kind of it's looked at perhaps a little bit differently.
No. Because Beyonce's, I would argue, is just as popular and as successful as Taylor Swift.
No.
And you do not see, maybe not anymore, but you never saw this with Beyonce fans. And she is enormous all across the world.
Yeah.
People know her. And you've never seen anything even remotely close to this.
I think like you shouldn't have to be interested in the same things that your spouse is interested.
That's what I'm
in.
saying.
Like,
People are ready to go to
I don't
war
know
over
why-
Taylor Swift.
Why do you need
It's
to share
insane.
interests? Like, you should share your values, but if one of you, I don't know, likes Taylor Swift or likes soccer, you don't both have to like it. Are you
yeah.
children? Are you actual children?
And it'd be one thing
Like,
if they never went to a concert, but they had already gone multiple times. It
or
sounds
met
like.
one.
Like
I think also a lot of guys are making a mistake of thinking that if they behave more like women, women will like them. Like, I just saw this girl post a screenshot of some guy sending her a message on Hinge where she's in the picture at a Taylor Swift concert in a Taylor Swift era's outfit. And he replied to her, "I love your Evermore look. This is so iconic," or like something gay like that. And he thought that that was going to make her attracted to him.
Okay,
Like, that is so fruity.
hear me out. Maybe these guys are going to these Taylor Swift concerts because they don't know where else to pick up women.
you know what I'm gonna do?
Where else do you go?
I'm gonna start going to Taylor Swift
bar?
concerts.
Target.
Target?
Hobby
just-
Lobby.
Where else?
I'm gonna start organizing mosh pits at Taylor Swift concerts because she has the nerve to come to the football games and start being a big distraction. So you know what? I'm gonna give them a taste of their own medicine.
Revenge.
I'm gonna start moshing it up at these Taylor Swift where she's talking about teardrops in her guitar while we're just throwing bows in the middle of the crowd. like I don't know what else to do at this point. This is so insane, and they shove Taylor Swift down your throat,
Yeah.
and people are like, "Oh, you're just jealous, man. You're just an incel." Da, 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 da. It's like, dude, I'm just trying to watch the Chiefs, man. I don't want to see pop star Taylor Swift on my screen. I want to see Patrick Mahomes. I want to see Travis Kelce. I want to see touchdowns. I want to see the drunk people and the fans. I don't want to see Taylor Swift up there in the
People
booth
had a lot of strong feelings when that clip of Taylor Swift, like,
doing the wave or whatever.
doing the wave in
Oh
the
my
in
God.
the box went viral.
So annoying. And it's, to be fair, it's not on her. It's on everyone else. The producers and the media of the NFL are just as guilty as the Swifties. Because she's not the one telling them to do
Or-
it.
Technically,
she
we
think
are part of that.
I should
ecosystem.
date a
Sure,
football
you're right.
player
Why did you
during
bring up the
football
story,
season.
Brett?
Is she gonna break up with him after football season?
I can't imagine it lasting. I said this earlier in the show.
She's gonna break up with him and adopt another cat.
Dude, she's going to break up with him, and that song that she writes about the breakup is going to be the new theme song for Sunday Night Football.
It would be
Watch.
nice if they broke
Watch.
up and he got a song out first, like he has it waiting, like so that he gets the.
Dude,
first.
he needs to team up with MAGA Grammy and have a retort when she ultimately does this. Because if we've learned anything, is Taylor Swift is the kind of role model for this new wave feminist movement. Don't have a family, don't have kids, go through guys like you're going through, your clothes during a week, right? And she's just girl bossing it up. So it's only going to lead one place of her being 40 and still single. And prove me wrong, Taylor. Prove me wrong.
Ugh, this is so sad. I'm looking into one of these posts, and this girl said, "I begged my husband to stay up until midnight so that we could listen to Taylor Swift's new Midnights album.
Oh my God.
He had no interest in doing it, but I woke him up anyway.
Oh, why?
We listened to the first few songs, and I loved the song Lavender Haze. When I asked him about it, he said he couldn't care less about her music anymore and tried going back to sleep while muttering, 'Stop waking me up.' I started to cry. I felt like the one thing we bonded over is gone." The one thing you bonded over was Taylor Swift?
Babe,
Because
I know
you
you got
met
an
at a Taylor
important meeting
Swift
tomorrow,
concert.
but you have to listen to this song.
Like,
Women-
she didn't realize that her husband was at a Taylor Swift concert to get hose. And this is what she
Right.
thought they had in common.
very
And you had
male-
nothing else as
very
the
male
foundation
feminist.
of your relationship?
It's very male feminist to do that. Also, women will say stuff like that and then wonder why we've put restrictions on their sovereignty for all of human history.
Yeah, because it's not Taylor Swift that's the problem. It's the mental stability of these women, just in general.
It's not that they're fans. We're not that's not the issue that I think a lot of people get it confused. They think, "Oh, you're mad about how popular she is amongst her fans." I'm like, no. She's creating mental illness amongst her fans. Maybe it's not her doing it, but there's some kind of weird phenomenon. Maybe if you ask Ian, it's like the frequency of her songs, whatever they play at with the female anatomy, there's some kind of deep connection, spiritual, chemical, whatever. And it's just they're like zombies. They're not real people. They're NPCs, and it's
Yeah.
you gotta there's not another artist you like. Name one band, someone else, please.
They all have
Name
the
one
same
person.
Stanley Cup. They all Went
Yep.
to the Eras
Yep.
tour.
They're kind of like the male OnlyFans simps for women.
Wait,
Maybe
what?
at least there's many OnlyFans
Wait,
models.
can you elaborate
know?
what
Like,
the hell that means?
Or not, I shouldn't use the word model, but-
obsess over OnlyFans models and
they're not models. Let's not use the word model. I gotta hold myself to
Insulting
that.
to models.
It is.
The men who obsess over OnlyFans.
304.
But at least there's like a biological drive there to somewhat excuse it.
Wait,
guess.
wait,
Well,
what are you
explain it,
saying?
really.
though?
I'm just saying
That's
these
true. I
men
see what
are
you're
obsessed
saying,
with
yeah.
Taylor
You know what I
Swift
mean?
the way these men are obsessed with women who are on OnlyFans.
I can't think of a male equivalent to Taylor Swift. I can't. Maybe Donald Trump, but even then, maybe Donald Trump. But like even then, it's like I don't.
Harry
Yeah, even then, not
Styles.
even, and he was our
The
president.
Swifties are ready to go to war. Like if you say something bad, I'm totally expecting to get some hate right now on Twitter because of this segment. And I know like our audience is based, but like wait until some Swiftie gets a load of what we're saying. Dude, they see red. They will ready. They're ready to
There
fight.
was just a normal video of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce walking while holding hands, and she looked at him and smiled. And someone replied, "I'm getting like BDSM in the bedroom vibes from this." And I was like, "Are you okay?"
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.